Halo! So long, Bowser. Thank you so much for playing my game.
What up? As you can see, we're cured. As you can see, we're cured. We're cured. ZEN Atow versus TEMPOH REZEARS. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? How is everyone doing today? Please no scam today. There's no one who wants to scam less than me. I would hate to scam. But sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. Sometimes it's just not the way it works out. That being said, today should not be a scam. Rye Lacey, thank you for the, I'm gonna guess 60. No, you're in the 80s. Oh my, 89, dude. That's insane. I'm getting the overlay ready. How is everybody doing today? Let him stay. Why are you sick? Great question. Great question. From Leon to the City of Lights. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Is this a fake picture of Paris? Do they ever light? Does the Eiffel Tower ever light up like this? I don't think this is real. I don't think that this is real. I also like how it doesn't say anything else. We know what they mean, but no other explanation. In the evenings? Yeah, but when it lights up in the evenings, it's like, it's not like that, like with spotlights on it. It's like lights from the tower. There's no Eiffel Tower in Lyon. Yeah, it's from Lyon to the City of Lights, which I'm assuming they're referring to Paris, considering there's a Paris land and we saw the Eiffel Tower, which makes me think, yeah, okay. Just a quick Google does confirm that Paris is indeed the City of Lights. You light up like that when I open your stream? Thanks, man. Appreciate that. 1v1 Wikipedia is kind of broken. I noticed that when I went to here. You're talking about this, right? The time allocated running script has expired. The time allocated for running scripts has expired. The time for running scripts, the allocation of them, it's expired. The time allocated for running scripts has expired. That is apparently what the 1v1 Donathon currently has. Here's the 2v2 Donathon. Let us address the elephant in the room, chat. I did not go live for the full time today in the Dongathon. Does that mean your vibing coding broke? No. I did not code Wikipedia. It's their faults. They are vibe coding clearly. It doesn't matter having a pass command because Nightbot can't receive it anymore. Nightbot is no longer a valid target, so there's no point.
Amooker Umars has the bomb.
It does not look like Crew Wars passed the bomb. Shall we try again?
Koi_0cc has the bomb.
I've got my hot tea. I didn't add any milk this time, so I think it's gonna be way too hot, is my guess. Ah, dude, it's still steaming. I'm not even messing around with that. I'm just gonna let that one
Vacanus has the bomb.
slowly teeter out. What's up, chat? How you guys doing today? I, of course, when I didn't go live in order to save my achy voice and my sick self, clearly what I did instead was sit around, rest, and not move a muscle. Right? No, wrong. Wrong. You'd be wrong. I spent the whole morning and early afternoon prepping more of the house. You thought he wasn't able to get the bomb? Vacanus can get the bomb. Oh, but he has it right now, by the way.
Vacanus has the bomb.
As long as he's typed somewhat recently, which it means he must have been here and he must have typed recently. What did he say today? We tried to pass it off. He did. He did. You've only seen the DSC game on the VOD so far, but these games you're coding for chat are genius. Thank you, Sleaze Breeze. Thank you. I deserve that. Chat, we got news. We have news. I am aggregating said news for us to talk about. Give me a brief moment. What else? Where was the other news? I think there was news released to the Straight Rocket League subreddit. I already see somebody on the Reddit asking what the deal is with From Leon to the City of Lights, because they literally gave no extra info. They gave absolutely no extra info. Feer keeps reading my copy-paste of other people's chats. Oh. What did I read? Oh, on Linernet. Thank you for your nice message. You sound better today? Do I sound better, chat? That's good. That's a good sign. Dude, I don't mess with hot drinks. And if I can see it steaming, that means it's too hot, right, chat? I put milk in it the past 2 days in order to make it slightly better. I sound less sexy? Okay, chill. Chat, you guys can earn in-game items. Did you know? You, too, can earn in-game items. All you have to do is type exclamation point drops. Rocket League Drop Rush. Earn in-game items and fuel the next season's hype. From December 5th at 7 a.m. to December 7th at 6 p.m. You can earn the Nemesis car body, as well as all this other stuff. all you have to do is watch my stream. That's all you have to do. You do have to watch it during the actual, time, December 5th to December 7th. But hey, what's stopping you from just typing exclamation point drops now and praying that they messed up or something? Apparently you can do TikTok drops. Sleesbury, thank you for the gifted. Over to Extraneous Jedi. Did you say repeat drops? There's repeat, like if you go and play on repeat? I see TikTok drops and I see creator drops. Chat, surely I'm gonna be one of the creators, right? Surely. I'm gonna be one of the creators. Don't forget, video game lamps use real electricity and produce real light. What are you talking about? What are the TikTok drops? On TikTok from December 5th at 7 a.m. all the way to January 5th, so a week, you'll receive in-app codes for completing certain actions. So you go on TikTok and you probably follow them or something? Start making a splash with your watch time by watching 3 cumulative minutes of any channel streaming. You only have to watch 3 minutes on TikTok. Dude, that's a no-brainer. Why go to Twitch where you have to watch for hours when you could literally just watch on TikTok for 3 minutes? That's TikTok brained. Or 15 minutes. If you watch for 15 minutes, you can get all these things and more. Chat, have you ever focused on anything for longer than 15 minutes in your life? Could not be me. Next season takes place in the City of Light, so we're shining a light on the many content creators who help make the Rocket League community great. When the next season of Rocket League begins, we'll be giving codes to Rocket League content creators on Twitch and YouTube. Any code givers? Then they'll share these codes with their audience throughout the whole season. Think I'll get a code, chat? Think I can get a code? You aren't that guy? I might not be that guy. Alright, I'm gonna try. Dude, it's so hot. Should have added the milk. Epic don't know you like that, little bro. Do I sound better, really? Because I just had an IRL friend come over of Dr. Feer's. First thing she said, "You sick?" Yes. Yes, I am. Chats, 2 Danes, 1 bruv. 2 Danes, 1 bruv are being picked up. That's right. TEMPOH, HB Acro, and Noah are getting picked up by Man City. Man City. Can you mod me? I have something I need to do. I can unmod you. Man City. Pretty exciting stuff. I think people hate Man City if you're like a football fan, but I'm not. So I don't really care. I think these are like is this like the Lakers of football? Is that right? Maybe they're the Yankees of football. Is that good? Is that a good comparison? What about the Yankees? City greater than United? Oh, Man City's not so bad. Dog City is Man City's best friend. Can you mod me? There's something you need to do. Halim boy, I clearly can trust you with mod, with how much you gas me up. But is this real? Yeah, no, this is real. I mean, this is Shift. This is, I mean, has it officially happened? No, but Man City signing 2 Danes, 1 bruv. Also, RLCS kickoff weekend. New team decals. That's right. Brand new esports decals. Feels so random. Are Man City and Esports? They must be. There's a tag Man City Esports on Twitter. New team decal. I feel like I can't make things exciting with my voice. Is that... It feels like an issue. This is very exciting. But people think I'm like being sarcastic or something because I can't actually speak. This is cool. I'm excited to see the new team decals. We had some lame ones, some good ones. This time, people maybe had some more time to prep or something. I don't know. Just trying to speak good potential, you know, wishes to the future. Just say exclamation mark at the end. Got it. Got it. I'm excited about ZEN, Atow, TEMPOH, REZEARS, exclamation mark. All right, I'm gonna put milk in this. You're forcing your streamer voice. That's why. I don't think I am. I think my voice is my voice. Feer sounds so unhappy after getting new season decals, like he gets it daily. Let's test it with 50 gifted. Let's see. Let's see how excited I can get. Oh, you want the bomb while I step away to put milk? I can give you guys a bomb.
Koi_0cc has the bomb.
Koi just ate it? Bello. Game only in 33 minutes. Chat, what's the best tea? Do you guys drink tea? Might have to get into the tea game if my throat keeps being ridiculous. Earl Grey. Green. I like iced tea and stuff. Or like Arnold Palmer's. You like chai tea? You like the Costco green tea with a little matcha powder? Would you say you have low tea? Not right now. You know what I'm saying? Red Bull. Is Red Bull even a replacement? Are people drinking tea for caffeine? Your favorite tea is red wine? I think I have an association that would love to chat with you. Traditional medicinals throat coat. You gotta try it. No caffeine. Oh. There is a one specifically for my use, is what you're telling me. As an Appalachian native, sweet tea equals peak. Caffeine tea drinkers are surviving off of placebo alone. Throat coat. You're a tea guy? It's the only caffeine you drink? You guys drink hot tea to get caffeine? I put milk in this and now it's like almost too cold? I didn't even put that much milk, I felt like. Should I cast the show match ASMR style? Wait, it's Whisper, isn't it? I think it's Whisper.
These marbles at the end of the stream will win.
Oh, it looks like ASMR actually was right. Maybe it's both of them. Chat, 26 hours of Donathon left.
Marbles at the end of the stream or when?
I was right with ASMR. When you guys think I could finish a Mario run in 29 minutes? Yeah, I agree. I probably could. Let's do it. Let's game. The problem is we have to stay in the Rocket League category. You could finish a marbles run? True. TTS 500? Yeah, we can do TTS 500. What you guys got today? You guys cooking up good TTS today or what? Dun, 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 dun. You want a Mario Gamba? Alright, 1 second to configure stuff.
Press start to play.
I am a DSC underscore 1439 man. All of me is for the DSC underscore 1439. As a DSC underscore 1439, I'm a DSC underscore 1439 man, and it is for the DSC underscore 1439 that I am the—
It's me, Mario.
We get it, bro.
Hello. Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, he's coming.
Alright, I think these splits will be fine.
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello, DSC underscore 1439 wave. I seen yo pretty duck-ask underscore 1439 soon as it came
TTS
in the door.
50,000.
DSC underscore I just wanna chill. Got a DSC underscore rolling for us to roll. Married to the dog. Introduce
Gamba,
her to
any
my
mods?
forge. Gotcha
I'm too busy speedrunning. TTS basically always scams. Let's be honest. But it's that and, you know, the shadow tripping out of the world that makes TTS so exciting, you know? Oh my goodness, what was that? That was the sickest tech I've ever seen.
Let's go.
You got 36? Wait, is Spotify giving out like ages of the music you listen to? If so, that's kind of an interesting idea. Oh my goodness, what a scam. Try one more time. Let's do it the slow way. You got 75? Is that actually true? I feel like I'd probably get my age as well. I don't use Spotify though. Dude, I forget how to split. Oh, I remember it. Is Bowser at the end of the stream or when? No, we'll fight Bowser 3 different times. Dark is live playing with the new PS4. He's playing with the new PS4 controller. His overlay made it seem like he was playing with a new PS4, not PS5, yeah. So you're saying new controller means Dark show match, is that what you're telling me? Why do I feel like this isn't gonna work? A friend got 91, I have no clue how. 91 is like... gotta be pretty impossible, dude. What is he listening to? Just classical? I have a buddy who was like in school for classical music. I can maybe see a world in which he gets like a 91 score.
DSC 1439 is international.
Alessia 1439 c'est
What am I doing,
international.
dude? I'm just choking.
500
Menopause 1439 Dolly.
Alright, we're gonna have to clutch up.
Mamma mia! It's me!
You missed it earlier. Chief B played some EU2s and went against Dark. I saw that actually. I saw that game. I was watching Dark stream earlier.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
When's it 2v2? I need to make a bot that whenever someone asks, the timer gets just a little bit bigger each time. No, Gamba still is crazy. Unmodding Insane signaled the downfall. Sorry, but he just... First off, I don't even think he's here. Secondly, he closed one too many predictions too early. Your top 5 artists were all pop rap. But since you listened to some Elton John, they thought you were old. I feel like mine would just be exactly my age. Leaving the tea bag in the mug. Oh gosh, cools it faster. Dip the bag for a minute, then discard it for a better tea experience. Oh, is that right? Well, I needed it cooled off a second ago. But I'm definitely a tea amateur. Dang it, I knew I wasn't facing the right way. Do I think I'm Unk status? Probably, right? I think 32 probably makes you Unk status. Actually, almost 33, dude. Ain't no way. You might be Unk. What's the Unk cutoff, you guys think? Wait, what was this prediction for? Because this run is dead. 26? 40? Are you 39 if you think 40 is the cutoff? For music, like 50? Can you make the timer bigger? I can't see. Yeah, we can do that. All right, I wasn't warmed up, guys. The Mario, it just wasn't ready. Needed to get a bit warmer. Thought maybe I could crank one out before it started, but I couldn't. Unk status varies by application. Is the timer big enough now yet, chats? Can you read the timer now, Mr. Krabs? Unk is just someone in the next generation above you, it sounds like. I'm your most viewed streamer, by the way. 400 hours. Rake, sir. Thank you, brother. Chat, feel free to DM me your Twitch recaps if I show up in them. It is a special thing to see that I can be somebody's favorite streamer. When's the show match? 18 minutes. As long as you're GC, you'll never qualify for Unk. Let me check. I'm good, dude. GC1. GC1. 1458, though. That means I'll have to lose a few times in order to fall all the way down. I did not see 10 hours of the 874 hours you streamed. Wow, that's pretty wild. Koi missed 10 hours of the 874. That is ridiculous, dude. Cold, bro. Thanks for watching the stream, gamer. I was his most watched channel. It hits every time. Guess what I did for the first time today? Chat. You chatted. You typed DSC 1439 because that's going to be your next message. Will you be live tomorrow? That's the plan, at least. You finally get your champ rewards? W, dude. Congratulations. Did you guys see on the subreddit? Maybe you guys don't go to the subreddit very often. Somebody posted about different Rocket League ranks and who's good versus who's bad. Oh, wait. New teaser. New teaser just dropped. Everyone, let's get teased. Rocket League is going to be Paris themed. Crazy. Do you know when is season 21? They are very, how do I say, like automatic with it. You can even check in game nowadays. Back in the day, the seasons used to take like a random amount of time and you could never know. But now you can just go to the Rocket Pass and it'll basically tell you when it ends. So December 10th is when this season ends. and the next season starts December 11th. The Rocket Pass is your way to victory, is your way to finding out. So just go to the Rocket Pass and see when it ends. That's when the next season's starting. They actually do it regularly, which is nice, because it's not something they used to do. Let me see if I can find this post. Have you ever looked at a meme and said, I know what rank you are? Like, I can just tell what rank you are based on this meme you're trying to make. I can't find it right now. Maybe because Reddit thinks I've already seen it, so they're like, okay, don't show him this. He's already seen it. Here it is. It says, why is there barely any middle ground? The title for this is, why is there barely any middle ground? You then see an SSL and a Grand Champ in the Giga Chat area. You then see a Champ right on the borderline, and every other rank in the Clown department. Let's take guesses. I'm gonna take from your poll. I'm gonna poll chat, see what rank they think this person is. The lowest I'll go is gold. What rank are they? Gold, plat, diamond, champion, grand champion, SSL. What do you guys think, chat? If you saw this meme, what rank are you guessing they're in? I guessed, and I think I saw in the comments later that I was like exactly right. Interesting. Interesting, the votes from you guys. Because you're not voting what I voted. You're not voting what I picked. So you guys... Maybe you are. Maybe you are. There's an argument you can make. You guys voted champion pretty heavily, right? Because champion is the one that's like, kind of clown, kind of not. My guess, when I first saw this, was this guy is diamond. He's diamond, and if you want to be specific, he's like diamond 2 or 3. He's high enough that he's maybe even dipped into champ before and come back down, but he's frustrated with everyone else in his rank, thinking that they're all clowns and that he should be at least champ, where it's like at least 50-50, and then these ranks to him are untouchable. Because these ranks are so good that like everyone in all of these ranks always seem like they're better than him. This one is the rank he like wishes and thinks he should be able to have, but he's stuck here in diamond where he sees other clowns. That was my guess right away. And my thought was you can literally make this with any player. Just shift it to wherever rank they're at. If it's a plat player, shift champ into the Giga Chad and move diamond onto the middle. And yeah, it just applies everywhere. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I saw that this the OP of this was in fact a diamond. Let's see. Maybe I made that up. His name is Sans124. I thought maybe he didn't respond immediately. He responded to someone else. I'm not going to go searching forever to find it again, but... Anyways, point is... those memes are applicable to whatever you want them to be. You're here? Great to see you. King? Did it go back to Suede? Did Suede take it from me? I thought I was king. Maybe he did take it from me. I think he took it last marbles. You guys want to start queuing marbles? Want to know something that sucks badly? It happened a few weeks ago. Everyone in Diamond sucks except for Smurfs. Everyone in the rank just below mine is terrible except for me. Type 1 if it's true. Type exclamation point play if it's you. React to Dark trying his new PS4. You guys want me to just watch Dark stream? Is that what you guys wish this stream was all about? His team scored. This is 1080p 60. I don't know about that, Twitch. Almost got Spanished. Missed wide. Bummer. Pre-flip, reset, fake. 50. Not in. Couldn't get the demo either. Oh, did. Teammate gets flicked. He's there to save the day. Tough break, tough break. I think he needs to turn the bitrate up or something. If possible. That 1080p looked a little bit pixely. Your declare didn't work? Alright, try again. It should work now. Try again, Suede. Hey man, love your vids. Keep me entertained while studying. Hey, thanks to have you here, Fabster. Great to have you here. Thanks for watching the videos. That's what I mean to say. Dude, how did I stream for 5 hours yesterday? I think I severely paid the price. Because now I feel like I can't stream for even an hour. A 100 stream streak? Oh my goodness, Annihilus. Couldn't have done this without the big D.O.N. Dude. Annihilus, welcome to the elites crew of VIPs. Show it off, gamer. Show it off. How are Dr. Feer and Baby doing? Feer Jr. is doing good. Baby Feer still trying to work his way out. Don't tell anyone, but Feer may be my favorite streamer now. Can't hear your music? But some people started typing the boys, and they made it really seem like they can. 'And all the boys, if you wanna feel the heat. Can't hear music too low.
It's time to get things started. So come on, everybody. Boys, boys, be my boy. I wanna feel your body. Boys, boys, be my boy. Tonight I'm ready, honey. Boys, boys, be my boy. I wanna be your lover, girl. Be my lover, boy. Boys, boys, be my boy. I wanna feel your body. Boys, boys, be my boy. Tonight I'm ready, honey. Boys, boys, be my boy. I wanna be your lover, girl. Be my lover, boy.
I don't know why your declarations are failing. They shouldn't be. Shadow TTSs are being scammed? Oh, Shadow broken? Interesting. So you're telling me I need to change the declarations to a different...
Fistings.
Oh, there we go. They're back. They're back. All right, let's rebuild this Donathon run. It is ZEN and Atow. They played Joyo and Seiko. Beat them 3-1. They then played Eugen and Matzer. And that was a 3-0. And now they're playing TEMPOH and REZEARS. Now they're playing TEMPOH and REZEARS. Still best of 5. You saucy minx, how you doing? I was doing better a week ago.
Rocket legal Lulu. Cardiac arrest. Get legal alright, last 2 cardiac arrest.
26 hours. I've inspired you? You're quitting your job? Alright, back to 5K TTS. Match is starting soon, chat. Y'all need to chill.
I declare my declared is scams cause this is the 3rd one I've sent.
But your declarations are now working, and that's what really matters. Fear, if I fail my year, it's on you. If you fail your year, the whole year? Tomorrow is day 39 of the 14-a-thon. Why is it a 14-a-thon? ZEN is in a private match. So I'm thinking he doesn't want to be invited just yet. Doggo Arrive looks miserable on screen chat. Oh, you're right. He doesn't move. He just sits there sad. What's the deal with that? Let's try again. I mean, I don't know why this would fix it. Doggo Arrive has been an emote forever. Okay, there we go. Looks better now. $82 to 18. Current percentage. Oh, Zen's doing a show match on Kep stream. Sounds good. Sounds like Kep. Not just going on my stream. Zen is playing on Hootie stream. That I believe. That I believe. Imagine stealing the idea of 1v1 show matches. Have you guys ever had a dream? Have you ever a dream that you had, that you would, that you have, that you want, that you would, that you want them to do you so much you can do anything? No? You haven't? Why did Lowell come back and a gag didn't? A gag led to somebody making app gag, and that's we don't need any more reason than that. RLH might be too young. Yeah, but now they know they see it as a Twitch emote, and all they have to do is just, you know, type it out, and they don't need to know the source. Koi, why are you trying to get into my party right now? Koi is trying to get into the party, dude. He's trying to game. He's trying to play. Koi versus Zen. Koi will just replace Zen. Type 1 if that's what you want it to be. Where can I find app gag emote? My friend wants to know. I vetoed it. I vetoed the app gag. Believe it or not. Chat. Vitality is in a overtime in their scrim, presumably. Do you think Vitality win? Did your voice change or are my headphones different? My voice changed. Hopefully not permanently. It is a sickness of the throatal area, I think. Or maybe my throat just finally gave up on me. What does a sub give you? What doesn't a sub give you? Unfortunately, the scrim is going a little bit long. When is Zen Atow match? You don't see a timer? That's why everyone's typing exclamation point start. Because they want the match to start. Let's run ads instead. Since clearly Zen has to play a little overtime. Get him out of the way. Is the 250 money match? It's not so much a money match as it is the D.O.N-a-thon. Zen versus Koi would break the internet. I have not done the milk stream yet. No ads, I can't hear the answer. Chat, everyone type Omega lol, like I said, a really funny joke. And then type ha at Ritsuo. And he'll be like, wait, what did streamer say? How relieved were you that you finally hit puberty over the weekend?
Atow versus TEMPOH at the end of the stream or when?
Both. It's at the end of the stream and when, which should be like right now. DQ timer started. Oh, Megalol. Zen is in a... Zen is now 2 minutes and 16 seconds into his overtime. Should I try and see who he's scrimming? Who is also in a 3-3 overtime? Ah, he's scrimming NA. Wait a second. I need to reach out to them. He's scrimming Rebellion. Let me reach out to Rebellion and see if they want to be... I would love to get a non-random, purely forced NA match in the D.O.N-a-thon. It looks like Rebellion must be there. Who's on Rebellion? First Killer, LJ, Kofer. You want the Diaz reveal duo? This is 5. Diaz reveal. Diaz said he wasn't showing up. Actually, he showed up today, maybe. Let me see. I think Diaz reveal maybe want to play. What if NA wins and they want a double? They bring it back to NA? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. We'll have to figure it out. Yeah, we're waiting for enough people to type exclamation point start. And once they have, then we'll start. This is no joke. A 4 minute and 16 second overtime. Like, what do you want me to say, dude? The scrim is freaking spicy, bro. Like, they're AFK dodging the match. They just ended. Like, we could end the scrim, or we could just not score, stay in overtime, and then we don't have to join the show match. All right, Zen's main menu. Do we think he won? Instantly inviting him. we can take a break after a 4-minute OT. Let me see if he messaged me. Oh, he probably did. Oh, he wanted to re-invite. Let me see if Zen needs... I mean, Zen just played a 4-minute OT. Okay. All right, we'll film intro. We'll film intro while he... He said he needed 2 seconds. Let's film intro, why don't we? Feels like a good idea. This doesn't count as filling the intro. One more time. The ATHON continues! It's Zen and Atow who are now playing TEMPOH and REZEARS at level 3. They made it all the way up to level 5 last time around, but they didn't have to play the likes of TEMPOH and REZEARS. 250 on the line. If they win, they can cash out or double up. It's a best of 5 starting now. Chat, here we go. Zen and Atow versus TEMPOH and REZEARS. The original run. I was going to say the second run, but technically this is the same streak from when Zen and Atow started in this brackets. And now they're looking to try and cash out with a bit more money. REZEARS is going to score immediately, which is actually a big change to what we've been seeing with these guys playing against every duo that isn't Oski and Toxic, which is that they usually score within the first 13 seconds and then never give up the lead. So maybe a good sign for TEMPOH and REZEARS, who have waited a day to be able to play this matchup. We actually had these guys play each other in 1v1 when we had a bit of a scheduling snafu yesterday, but we're back and we are ready to grind. And we've got Zen and Atow versus TEMPOH and REZEARS. Zen double, oh my goodness, almost able to finish it. Leaves it for Atow. Atow sends it to the back wall, but it was a nice ceiling pass reset play. REZEARS is just going to try and shoot all by himself against Zen. Low boost Zen makes the save, and then Atow gets the demo. And will Director Cam ever bring us back? I didn't want to switch off. I thought Director Cam would do it, but a quick counter as Zen essentially passes this off of the crossbar, and Atow launches the long shot, doesn't hit the ground, floats its way to the net, and it's 1-1 in this best of 5. Best of 5, we're at level 3. You'll have to forgive me. I've been a bit under the weather. If my voice sounds a little bit different than normal, that is why. We have shortened the stream today slightly to be able to power through for the matches, though, as Zen was threatening to double resets, but does drop it off to Atow, who has his shot covered. TEMPOH and EdgeB are one of the 2 duos that have been able to get wins in this format. Not a ton have, although they did eventually lose it as Atow's going to pogo shot and have it denied away by REZEARS. We'll see if TEMPOH and REZEARS might be the right duo. I believe REZEARS... Ooh, he's going to get dunked here by Zen as he tries to maintain possession on the goal line. REZEARS was 1 win away, right, from being at the kickoff land. 2 Danes, 1 Bruv will be there. And the leaked news is that apparently 2 Danes, 1 Bruv will actually be Man City. It'll be Man City Esports, as Shift seems to be implying they're going to get picked up. I imagine Man City is trying to pick them up before the LAN to get that little bit of extra exposure. And maybe that's what we'll be seeing here in a couple days. There's a chance we get some North American duos as Atow over the top has both defenders back, just beats them both and makes it 3-1. TEMPOH was going back wall, but transitioned down to the same spot that REZEARS was covering. REZEARS, solid catch, almost able to catch Atow out of position. TEMPOH gonna have to make some magic happen. We saw him return to his dominance of old for a game yesterday, but wasn't able to get the win. It's actually interesting how much more mechanical it seemed in the first couple games or first couple minutes from him in that dominance, but he has still got it in the Fennec as well. Air dribble reset, top lefts, and a second goal is on the board. Left ZEN to 1v1 against TEMPOH, and he could not stop the reset shots. ZEN started an air dribble as he gets up from his own back wall. Multiple resets. First save is there. Fake. Got a defender to miss, but Atow decided to back off. Didn't feel like he had a chance to follow up. As now he'll pass upfield. ZEN maybe couldn't shoot. Elects to just send the ball to ceiling heights. Reset for boost and see what he can't get on the second try. This is the wave dash catch underneath. ZEN makes it 4-2. Wasn't sure if ZEN was going to be able to get an angle as he wave dashes on the ball. Threatens all the way down. TEMPOH has to respect that and then finally gets to the ground and wave dashes it in. ZEN following up. Gets a demo at the midfield. Cheating up a lot on the kickoff. Both ZEN and Atow shadowing back now as they look to try and gain possession. Bit of a dangerous 50. TEMPOH wants to try and dunk on zero. Can't do it. And instead, the attack will have to continue with REZEARS. REZEARS passed Atow, but just gave ZEN the ball for free. Fortunate that ZEN was not able to create a scoring attack out of it. REZEARS now to the back wall of this ZEN Atow duo. I've seen TEMPOH low on boost for what feels like multiple minutes now. Has not been able to reset and get involved. Has 100 now. As he plays this into the corner, wanted a single jump to pop the ball, but I think he faked out Atow and himself in the process. Might have ended up being not so bad for him. As REZEARS high to the ceiling for a reset. Bring this down to the ground. They need one right now in order to save this last minute of time for the equalizer. Not in the worst position ever as Atow low on boost. TEMPOH gonna chain dash on the wall to get back and get the bump. Has to 50 ZEN. REZEARS should have a second here to gain control, but Atow making sure to take all the boosts off the map again, continuing to start these guys out. 30 seconds left to go. It has been a decent possession for TEMPOH and REZEARS. They've gotten at least, half of the possession, but it always feels like it ends up for ZEN and Atow. Oh, my voice can barely handle it. But Atow gets the reset, launches the musty, and of course, it's perfection. It's crossbar down and might have been own gold maybe by REZEARS there. But it bounces its way in, and it's 5-2 to ZEN and Atow. ZEN flying way over the top on this challenge. REZEARS really just trying to play for the rest of the series at this point. No way they're going to get 3, surely. ZEN demo. Atow fake, ZEN fake. Are they trying to make a point? Intentionally missing the ball. It'll hit the ground. Gain number 1 goes to ZEN and Atow. Game number 2 ZEN and Atow against TEMPOH and REZEARS. ZEN snipes a demo. REZEARS going to have to recover and make a play. And there's almost no way he can. So instead, he just tried to turn and get a bump. Had he connected on a bump with Atow, maybe he would have bought himself the time he needed. But Atow goes over the top of it, and it's 1-0. This is what we're used to seeing. I said the previous game, we actually did see TEMPOH REZEARS score first. Usually, it takes but seconds for ZEN and Atow to get their lead, as they have had a very strong set of kickoffs in these matches. REZEARS can't find anything on the ground. Pinch TEMPOH and ZEN 50. REZEARS has to get this ball going quickly, and he does just that. Air dribble from his own back wall. Reset gets forced high by ZEN, but Atow and ZEN not in the best of spots. Both of them jumping off the back wall. Can REZEARS and TEMPOH take advantage of this? Low boost for ZEN now in net. Shot is denied. ZEN not able to pick up 100 though, so TEMPOH can maybe keep them contained. As REZEARS passing back to TEMPOH after the TEMPOH interception. The 50 goes well for ZEN. Right now, ZEN and Atow always finding a way to deny with their 50s. Win them enough to buy enough time to prevent a shot attempt. TEMPOH stuck in net now as REZEARS goes flying past the ball. Ooh, REZEARS, what a shot. Sorry. I was muting the mic and clearing the throat. As REZEARS is going to pre-flip into a reset and shoot top left. A nasty shot. And a solid equalizer for the German. TEMPOH really wants to demo. Following closely on the kickoff. Didn't get it. Forcing REZEARS now to make the play, which he did. ZEN maybe fighting through a bump. Atow chasing down to get another, and ZEN's going to have an easy open net. Oh, ZEN snuck around REZEARS. No contact was made, but definitely contact was made when Atow bumped TEMPOH and left the wide open net. TEMPOH gets outsped. ZEN passes to himself off the ceiling. So quick to the ball. Prioritized. Getting there first and making sure TEMPOH misses. And then has no trouble getting the follow-up double off the ceiling. Can guide it to the net with ease. And a 3-1 lead for ZEN and Atow. REZEARS back passing towards the nets to TEMPOH, who's actually done a decent job of 50ing out to REZEARS. A decent way to mix up his play, and REZEARS going to get a goal. So it all starts when TEMPOH sees he has no choice but to 50. So instead of trying to muscle it through, he instead uses ZEN as a tool to guide the ball to his teammate, and REZEARS tapped it back to him, and he was able to create the outplay that led to the eventual REZEARS goal. 2 minutes and 44 seconds to bring back this 1-goal deficit. Certainly a game that these guys are threatening in. We've seen them up on offense a decent amount. They just haven't had the X factor to break through like we've seen from ZEN and Atow. ZEN getting a reset, falling off the ball. REZEARS and TEMPOH find themselves in the same spot. REZEARS on 0 boost gets a really strong challenge though. It's going to follow up again. Sends this one straight to the ceiling and back down. ZEN did not want a 50. He just allowed REZEARS to get the touch. Now Atow the other way. A close follow from ZEN. Might not have paid off as he was in just a little bit too deep, but he does keep the ball in play. REZEARS not going to panic here as that ball was not on target. Lets it bounce off. Trying to guide it out to TEMPOH. TEMPOH is too deep underneath the play though. Can't imagine he'll have a good read on it. Instead, Atow will have to play it. ZEN not shooting just yet, waiting to time it so that TEMPOH misses, and then eventually getting his shot. ZEN sees TEMPOH in net, so no reason to shoot again. just keep passing to himself to eventually get his opportunity. Not to mention the shot would have been much softer had he tried to time it on TEMPOH's in and outs. Fake kickoff for REZEARS and TEMPOH. They can afford to get something back here. Atow blocks the passing play. REZEARS is going to be all alone after the demo. Couldn't get something going. Soft touch from TEMPOH trying to pass to himself. Can he make magic happen on 4 boost? He's going to do so by trying to pass to REZEARS. REZEARS aimed bottom right, and Atow had that covered. Atow to ZEN, already off the ceiling. Oh my goodness, ZEN did get a touch, but they are going to leave the net open. It is freestyle mode for ZEN and Atow. If you haven't been watching these duos, ZEN and Atow, as soon as they feel like they have a comfortable lead, looks like they're going for clips to see what's the craziest thing they can score, and guess what? They still don't lose. They just, when they need to, they just lock back in and get their lead. Atow off the ceiling. The high backflip to send the ball down. Does get saved. Now trying to make something out of nothing. Keeps the ball generally in play though for ZEN. And Atow's going to get a chance to try again. Both of the orange team pushed back, low boosts. TEMPOH to the side wall. REZEARS into the air. Pops the ball with his first reset. He's got both defenders up. Can TEMPOH find a way to score? They're only down 1. TEMPOH chip. Tried to 50. Atow wins it. The 50s have just been so strong for the blue team. Every challenge goes their way. And it makes life so easy. 5-3. With 23 seconds left to go. ZEN and Atow are likely on match point again. TEMPOH. Air dribble. Dropped by the blue team into the corner. And quickly reverse the other way. Atow trying to get a freestyle double reset type play to finish that one off. Game number 2 going to go to ZEN and Atow as well. They're once again on fire as they head into game number 3. ZEN and Atow versus TEMPOH and REZEARS. Maybe a taste of what RLCS2s might be like. TEMPOH, what a great setup. REZEARS, can he finish it? Oh my goodness, ZEN. How does he get that save and turn it the other way? It is a huge play and has got to be a spirit crusher for TEMPOH and REZEARS, who had such a great setup. Even TEMPOH wanted to get a bump, I think, to guarantee ZEN didn't get that save. And yet ZEN still does. REZEARS launching a flick just a bit too high on a kickoff possession that went their way. Atow resets, bumped off the ball. REZEARS missed. He gave so much respect to the initial shot. I think he felt like he had to try and save it, but it was wide. REZEARS did not read that bounce. TEMPOH falling away from the ball as ZEN leaves it off, allows it to bounce off the backboard. There's been a ton of different times in this match where I've seen ZEN and Atow dribbling, and so often you see, oh my goodness, nice shot and save. So often you see players going for the last touch no matter what, getting one last double off the back wall to see where they might be able to put it. ZEN and Atow often leave it. They recognize that prioritizing one more touch doesn't really matter when just letting it bounce straight off the back wall can be a better pass. And if anything, they're faking those touches in order to keep defenders thinking they might be going for one more, as Atow looking at a wide open net. It's going to be free. He won't miss those, and it's 3-0. ZEN, nice outplay to leave this on a tee for Atow. Atow Drop down to ZEN. Try to go back to Atow. They've been doing these pre-jump plays as soon as they have a 2 to 3 goal lead. And they might have 3 minutes and 20 seconds in order to try and get one this time around. So maybe we will see something crazy from them. REZEARS put that towards the net. TEMPOH should be able to shoot, and he does. Nice placement from TEMPOH. They're not giving up, and they're looking to take advantage of any relaxation from ZEN and Atow. They go for one pre-jump pass back and forth clip, and it eventually results in a TEMPOH REZEARS goal on the counter. Atow pinch on the side wall. TEMPOH to REZEARS. Can't find the shot or the pass. Gets the ball taken away from him by ZEN. TEMPOH using up all his boost just to get to the right position to make a play. So by the time he does have the ball, he's got nothing left to do. Atow not going to get this double. REZEARS guides it away. TEMPOH on the respawn. 0 boost to work with. Did his best to try and get it in front of the net, make something happen. ZEN demos TEMPOH, and that'll likely force them back. TEMPOH spawned right where the ball was headed, though. A convenient place to be as ZEN tries to demo him once again. Atow has nothing left over. Switches the field. ZEN needs to last second recover to make the save, but of course, not only does he get it, he starts a counterattack the other way, has the ball deep in the orange half. It goes from last-ditch save to offense, although that has been turned around fairly quickly. Atow wave dash. Oh my goodness, how did he get that read? I felt like his challenge was just ridiculous and ill-advised, and yet somehow he perfectly knew where the ball was headed and dunked it away. Challenges that for other players seem like prayers are starting to look like all but sure things for this ZEN and Atow duo. Atow ground double, top shelf, just barely off target. REZEARS able to send it away. ZEN guides this one to back wall, doesn't allow a quick goal. TEMPOH passing play, bump attempt. REZEARS shot saved by Atow. Just ridiculous defense, even on these really strong attempts from TEMPOH and REZEARS. They still find a way to make the play. And that might be just as, if not more, the reason why this duo has been so consistent, so hard to score, and everything comes so easy for them on offense. Atow didn't get this angle, though. 30 seconds left to go. Hard to imagine 2 goals. REZEARS is chasing down ZEN. ZEN dodges it, and it even guides it over to Atow, who prevents himself from own goaling. Something that did look like a threat there. REZEARS slammed to the back wall. It gets registered as a shot, but it never stood a chance. 10 seconds left to go. It would take a well and true miracle for TEMPOH and REZEARS to take a game, and it did not happen. Best of 5 is over. 3 and out for ZEN and Atow in the double or nothing, and Atow has already elected to double. Now here is what I want to do. I want to see if we can get an NA duo. I think that would be the most fun. I know it's not random, but we can't afford to do random. It may or may not. All right, they can continue. It looks like I don't have Diaz on my friends list, which means he's changed his name almost certainly. Anybody know what Diaz has for a name right now in game? He should be high on the oh, he's number 5, but it's his epic. Maybe he unfriended me. You never know. Bring the brothers? They aren't in EU. Feel free to queue up for marbles. But I want to see if I can get these guys one more. It looked like... We can spin the wheel for available players in EU as well. We also need to remove B tier players. Does anybody have a screenshot of the last tier list that I made? I think Wikipedia might have it. Oh, they both just went away. All right. Let us pull up the wheel. Let's do this again, where I look at who's online and I roll from those available people. That's how we got a match last time. We'll get ads out of the way as well. Chatters. Okay, the wheel might be kind of small. The wheel of people who are online doesn't seem very large. I believe it is these three. So we can roll these three. I also got a response from an NA player. Let's roll this. This would be a backup to a potential NA player. All right, redemption against Toxic. Let me see if he'd be interested. Your best mod is a gambling addict and can't pay out. All right, I paid out. It has been paid out. This was a 3-0. Bring on Daniel and Beast Mode to prove they ain't ish. Here's the thing. Daniel and Beast Mode are not in EU, dude. They're not in EU, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sure they'll regain, but they did not make it. How can you like this song? Sorry, dude. Guess we have to stop it. Yo, Fear, stop virtue signaling. No one cares about this game. Stop being pick me and go to NA. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying to go to NA. Watching on YouTube, just wanted to chat on stream. Yo, what up, IGL Xenon? All right, they're queuing twos, but I think if we get a game here soon, they might be back. Sorry, chat. This is the exciting part of just trying to set up a match, which you just can't really. You can't really multitask too well. Hold chat. If only there was something the chat could do in the meantime. If only there was a fun game that chat could play. Fear is just farming the clock. Imagine for 25 hours straight, I pretended like I was scheduling a match. You would fall for that? Okay. We are on the precipice of another round. 1 second. Let me see. I don't think Dr. Fear is here. She's gone. Can someone assemble and have it be assemble with NAS? You want a NAS assemble? Maybe we already have 2 assembles. DSC Emble, DSC Assemble, and DSC Adder. We don't need even more emotes to spread everyone else out across. Okay, so we can have 3 Agas. Listen, if you want me to get rid of every other Aga... Oh no, you're just saying so we can have 3 Aga. We probably have a lot more than 3 Agas. You have a suggestion for a few emotes to remove? Me and the moderators can type Lowell. There's nothing he can do about it. Okay, I think we have a matchup. It's just not an NA matchup. Maybe we can get an NA matchup tomorrow, or maybe we could get a heroic last second message. Did Epic take you hostage and make you advertise the kickoff LAN? No. Of course not. Yeah, I think we got Aga Wave. I think we like Aga Wave, right? We'll get ads out of the way. We should have. It should be at least 3 more minutes until the match. Just type exclamation point play. Trust me. I tried to tell Toxic I didn't have his teammate on my friends list. I said I don't have smokes. I said, oh, I don't have smokes, as a way to say like I don't have him on my friends list. Censored. You can't say have smokes. All right, chat. We can run the marbles. We can stop race baiting. Some people are in ads, but I think we're gonna have Toxic and Smokes. I do not think it's gonna be an NA matchup. Maybe tomorrow an NA matchup. Who knows? Dibble dabble. Got pushed off. Is cheating. Jumped the list. Feer's just trying to play it cool and he's out of smokes. Just to be clear, you thought I'm out of smokes and I was going to ask the Englishman Toxic who lives across the world if he has smokes that he can give me. That was what you thought I was doing? RSC, thank you for the raid. Alright, this will be the last one I have to do. Technically, stream normally ends in 12 minutes. What? What? Dude. Tolly, congratulations. I stopped paying attention for 1 second. And the most crazy thing happened. Who got last? Oh my goodness, Tolly got last. Tolly must have bombed and warped to the finish, and I didn't see it. Tolly got first and last. So I think... Which one applies first? If you're King of the Marbles, you usually get to skip getting timed out. That's one of your beautiful things about being a king, but what applies first? Do you get last first, or do you get first? Ban? King first, then ban? But if you're king first, then you're immune to ban. Tolly, are you here? Time out everyone else. He got first and last. Mod him? I'm here. If I get king, I will prosecute chat. Oh, you have king. You are king of the marbles. I think that makes you immune. I think that makes you immune. Do we have everybody here? All right, everyone is here. Let's... Thank goodness Toxic and Smokes are both English, so I don't have a new flag to make. But we're now into best of 7 land. Best of 7 land. Toxic Smokes. Chat, here we go. It's ZEN and Atow versus Toxic and Smokes. The D.O.N-a-thon continues with another round. Maybe we'll get an NA round tomorrow, but for today, we continue against EU players. It's a best of 7, and it is ZEN and Atow trying to redeem against half of the team that they played against last time when they lost. It was Oski and Toxic who were able to beat them in the $1,000 best of 7 round. This time they face Toxic in the $500 best of 7 round. And will it go the same way as it did last time? Can Smokes recreate what Oski can do? It might not be easy, considering Oski is a tough guy for anybody to try and mimic. But maybe this English duo has what it takes to bring down the likes of ZEN and Atow. I think Toxic, you know, didn't get as much rep as he maybe should have as a part of that duo. That's a great shot from Atow. Atow floating in, looking like he's going to shoot anywhere on this left side of the net. Smokes has to get across, and what does he do instead? Give it the softest tap back to the right side just inside the post. And ZEN and Atow are up 1-0. Where's my Gamba? That's why I got on Twitch. All right, I will get you your prediction. Toxic and Smokes, you can predict for the next 2 minutes on this match. So far, I don't think ZEN and Atow scoring first necessarily does much, but Toxic maybe getting a goal to equalize may just give some belief to the underdogs. Nice demo from Toxic, and Smokes gets the outplay over Atow to make it 1-1. ZEN is looking at... Oh my goodness. ZEN is looking at the most well-guarded net I've ever seen, and we should not be surprised that he missed it, considering that was an impossible shot. Toxic lobbing it up to Smokes, who's on low boost. So don't expect to see much out of him. ZEN gonna start the air dribble. Toxic did not get any connection on the ball, but he did get a bump onto ZEN, and that might be all that matters. I desperately need water. It's insane that I did today's stream without water immediately at hand, considering my situation. So I might have to run and go get some right now. Go PogChamp. If something cool happens, then I'll be able to see the chat and know. And we'll just keep you on ZEN POV, right? You guys don't like that? BRB, let me find water. Zen and Atow have a goal. What'd I miss? How sick was it? Don't lie, you can tell me the truth. It was a pogo? How many pogos was it? Just tell me how many times they pogoed in order to get the goal. Atow and Zen up 2-1 by some mystery way that I was not able to catch while I ran off to pick up some water. But Toxic and Smokes have looked like a respectable duo here so far. Nice shot from Smokes, forcing a diving save from Atow as he did beat Zen. Toxic slowing down the play. Big clear. And now Smokes setting up possession on his own back half. Gets immediately dunked. Toxic gets around Atow. Now he has just Zen to beat. But he touched it too strong. Need a bump to try and make this worth it. And instead it's going to be a goal the other way. Really not that far from being a goal for Toxic and Smokes. A little bit of a better shot. Would maybe not have needed any sort of follow-up, but instead it goes straight to Atow. And it's a 3-1 lead for Zen and Atow. Atow able to follow this one up quickly, and now it is getting indeed out of hand, as these games often do. Atow blocking this shot. Zen and Atow finding each other. They've been going for aerial pre-jump passing plays, usually when they get this kind of lead in their matches. Now they're just going for a bit more ground passing as Zen comfortably makes a save on another chance for Toxic and Smokes. Is either team in comms? I'm gonna guess no, but you never know. Atow is staying up. Every time he passes, he just floats to stay in the air. You need 200 boost to make that kind of play, though. Zen has to be a little bit quicker on the pass back. Atow floated to the ground, and it did seem like they would eventually get scored on for attempting that play, but the game win streak continues as Zen and Atow are up 1-0. You asked Atow last time, he said they calm. Well, there you go. Maybe he is indeed in comms. If you could have any glowing blue title in Rocket League, it depends. Do I get... Does that imply that I also get, you know, the reward from the glowing blue title? Game number 2. If I could have any glowing blue title, I guess I'd just probably pick, what, last year's Worlds? Seems like a good title to have. But I don't think I would ever use it. I don't know. I can't even imagine a world in which I have a blue title. It would be such a scam. And it would devalue everyone else's glowing blue title everywhere. Zen not able to hit this double. Gets bumped off of it. Atow. Air dribble dunk. Do you guys think that the comms meta of Rocket League would be different if party chat, this is going to go in, Toxic's going to score first. If party chat or even like team chat was better in Rocket League from the very beginning. When it was first released, it was just so chalked. It was basically unusable and only usable for memes. But I do think that if they had perfect voice chat, like lots of other games do from the very beginning, there's a chance the meta could have grown in a way where like everyone in your ranked games is expected to calm. Or often does. I think there's a chance. I think there was no chance with how bad the voice feature was when it started. And then by the time the meta had been established, just because they then released good voice chat, it's too late. Like, now no comms has become the standard. But who knows? Maybe there would have been a little bit more calming if they had that feature flushed out from the beginning. You'd have to trust that people wouldn't be weird on the mic, but I mean, there's tons of games that the default is to calm. Atow gonna get the first goal for his team. Atow single touch into that wave dash on the side wall to get up quick, shoot to the top shelf, make it 1-1. They are definitely less important. Rocket League is a game where, in theory, most of the information, if not all the information about what's going on in the field, as ZEN dunks this and takes it to a clean open net, is available for you. Even especially if you set your camera settings to be ridiculous, then you can see the entire field all the time. Whereas lots of other games, as Atow makes it 3-1, there's too much information that needs to be kind of transferred between players, and you can't just know everything yourself. And those are the games where voice chat is expected, I'd say, in competitive play. What settings make it so you can see the whole field? Have you never... I mean, it'll make you terrible at the game. It's definitely not advisable, but you can pull your camera to the freaking moon and make it so you can basically see everything at all times. Top players don't need that help at all because they have the game sense to essentially know where everyone is, even without camera vision of them. Really, ZEN and Atow have so many of these counterattacks where a team puts on what they think is a really strong chance, and it just gets erased so cleanly that ZEN and Atow have a free run the other way. A 4-1, game number 2. This is what the scoreline was for game 1 when it finished. Smokes and Toxic had 2.5, 3 minutes of, oh my goodness, ZEN makes that save too. Atow dropped him to what a save as well, as he wasn't even expecting it, it would seem. If these guys are calming in voice chat, they're also quick chatting to each other. Toxic flicks around. Atow should be able to score. There is the second goal for Toxic, who's played well and is looking to try and keep them in it. Put him in a 1v1 situation, he is going to be able to score. Atow playing keep away, going to get him demoed as Toxic returns back to the play. ZEN is pre-jumping Smokes, has stolen the ball away, and has forced Toxic to play with it. Toxic fakes, going high, brings the ball to the ground. Does get intercepted. Atow on the back wall. Can Toxic get a good 50 here? Atow almost bumps ZEN back to the corner. Smokes dives on 0. Atow needs to get the angle. Doesn't get it without Toxic returning. Nice demo from Smokes on the back line. Now what can you do against 2 defenders, both with boost? He forces the drop off to Toxic. Is now chasing away 1 defender and leaves the net open for Toxic. Atow drops the sorry, but he got chased off the ball by Smokes. And Toxic, good slots. 4-3 now at 43 seconds. Toxic and Smokes with a chance. Could afford to have a great kickoff. And even though the kickoff was ZEN Atow favored, ZEN's whiff now makes it favored to Toxic. Oh my goodness, Toxic. An absolute bang of a double to equalize in a game that felt lost. Toxic to the backboard. Slam dunk to the nets. 94 kilometers per hour, and we have got an equal game here in game number 2. Toxic to Smokes on the left side wall. 50 is not there. Zen just going to score all by himself. He landed sideways, but that's not an issue. Just holds the power slide and rolls right through, or just maybe even jumped fast enough that his wheels could barely even register as being on the ground. 21 seconds. A valiant effort to equalize at 4-4, but it might just end the same way. Zen on the air dribble from the corner. Reset pass 1. Ooh, Smokes does get the save. Zen could not dunk it past him, and now a chance on the breakaway. 0-second opportunity. Toxic gets it towards the net. Smokes! Oh no! They had their chance, but they rushed it. And now it seems like it'll hit the ground. And game number 2 will go to Zen and Atow. Slammed one against the post. When if they took a breather, they might have been able to find the nets. Game number 3. 500 on the line. Last time we had Zen and Atow play, it felt like they would be speed running to take the prize in no time before the heroes of the D.O.N-a-thon. I say they're the heroes because once we run out of money, we won't be able to run this anymore. Of Oski and Toxic came in and reset the streak. Zen and Atow seem to have no interest in that happening again. They double up before we can even show them the wheel of potential players. They do not seem to be afraid of anybody. They do not care who it selects. Can they run it to the max prize? Which, of course, is 32 million. According to the website overlay I use. Atow accidentally sends up Toxic here with the backboard double into the ceiling. Atow, what a nice angle. Makes up for it. Had a mistake earlier, but Zen wins this kickoff, then a 50. Puts Atow in position to get a tight angle shot and equalize 1-1. Zen reset double will take the lead. We got 3 goals in the first minute. Zen gets around Smokes, and that's just Toxic left to beat. And Toxic cannot intercept. Smokes chasing down a demo off this kickoff. Doesn't connect. Toxic will now take the ball away. Zen 360 and got the first defender to miss. Toxic needs a redirection. He actually slowed it down, put it on the backboard. Is there an angle for Smokes? Smokes slow played it on low boost. His attempt to get it to net in time. By then, Zen had returned. This 50 goes high. Toxic with a chance to drop down to Smokes. Really tough. If you want to dive in for the follow-up, you're taking such a big risk, but it might be a risk you have to take in this game. Smokes instead went for it low, and Zen's able to 50 and counter, and you get scored on either way. So maybe just dive in prayers might be the answer here, as Zen and Atow look like they're on their way to finishing off a best-of-5 win, but at this $500 mark, it is now a best-of-7. Fake kickoff. Toxic up to Smokes. First touch reset. Ground pinch maybe over to Toxic. No, not gonna be allowed. Zen won't have any of that. Toxic got that one started, but it will cost him his life. Zen's going for a pinch. It's on target. It's actually a bit high, I should say. Well, it's to the back wall. Atow will double. My goodness, look at this setup from Zen. Zen launches a boomer of a pinch all the way to the backboard, high enough for Toxic to miss. And Atow makes Smokes miss on the first attempt by going backboard as well. And doubles it in. Smokes. Oh, Atow's falling from the ceiling. They have a 2-goal lead. He's pre-jumped this. Zen is going to try and get it to him, I imagine, but will Smokes and Toxic counter? They by all means should. We've seen Zen and Atow get countered anytime they get too greedy like this. Zen bumped off the ball. Atow there to just clean it up and take it anyways. And it made it seem like it was the plan all along. Sure, you took Zen out, but you just let him run up field and get ready for the pass. Now he's there to steal the goal away from Atow. Smokes and Toxic could definitely afford some kickoff magic. But that is not what we've been seeing from them. We haven't been seeing them switch it up and go for fakes here and there, which is probably something they need to be doing to see if they can't find an edge somewhere. Nice follow-up shot, but not even close. Smokes has the save easily before the last pixel drops through. Zen being challenged by Toxic from behind. Atow sets up the Psycho across the field, easily clearing it back to Toxic's control. Zen diving from the sidewall in an attempt to take this one away. Toxic now needs to find a way to dice Atow up on this dribble. And you can see him looking for something creative, which is what he probably needed, but just didn't work out. Smokes, wave dash, shot. Atow got scared off the ball. Oh my goodness, is Atow going to save this? No, he's not. Toxic making Atow slide up the back wall into the net early in order to avoid any bump pressure. He could not make the adjustment. Toxic, that is the kind of kickoff goals they need. They need a couple of these a game to keep it interesting. Zen seemed like he was maybe just trying to neutralize it at midfield. Close cheat from Toxic works out much better. Toxic wall pinch in attempt to tie up the game. Zen is going to do a redirect from his back corner across the length of the field. Smokes chipped this around the first touch from Atow. Toxic overshot his challenge. And now Smokes attempting to clear this. Getting it blocked at the midfield by Zen. Has a follow-up touch, but has to leave now. Toxic, the only one with boost. He's just going to try and muscle it through. It is in front of the net, but Smokes isn't anywhere to be found because he was completely starved out. I'm not sure he would have been able to stick in that play even if he had wanted to. Toxic has a great chance now. Fake. And then a 50. Demo on Zen, trying his best to break up this possession. Smokes pinching it down to the ground. Atow will steal it away, and it's 6-4 and game number 3 for Zen and Atow. They did lose a game in this run. They lost the game to Joyo and Seiko in their very first game, but they have yet to lose since. And it looks like it might finish 7-4. Oh, Atow was trying to Psycho. Never mind. It may finish 6-5. Another Psycho attempt? Okay, it seems like the lobby has decided it's time to attempt Psychos. I don't know if we're going to see another one or if it's going to hit ground, but game 3 to Atow Zen. And the premature GGs. First time 6-7. That's what we all want to see. Game number 4. ZEN and Atow have returned to unbeatable form. And they're looking to get their redemption against one half of the duo they lost to last time. Toxic. Demoed. Atow can't quite get the angle to score. Smoke's able to deny it. ZEN, not sure what he was hoping for on that first touch reset, but instead he just flew past it. Now he get another chance. Toxic just keeps overshooting all of these challenges, but maybe it's working out how he wants to because he's getting the ball down to his teammates. Just such an aggressive pre-jump. Look at the passing play from ZEN and Atow. A team pinch in the air to finish off this shot. Atow using the flip to stop his upward momentum and find ZEN at the midfield for the first goal in the lead in game number 4. Toxic. Able to send this one to the ceiling. ZEN quickly back on offense. Atow should be able to find an angle. No. Toxic has to save. ZEN wants a psycho. Why not? The way he's been playing, Atow is already up. If he had boost, he was actually on target to maybe skim it as well. He was pre-jumped at the midfield. ZEN needed to perfectly psycho it into Atow's car with no boost for him to be able to redirect it again. That was clearly the plan. It did not go according to plan, but the series seems to be going according to plan for them. Atow starting an air dribble. Toxic wanted to cut it off early. Atow off the ceiling. Shot is in. Atow starts in his own box and does it all by himself. Smokes. Dives across the net, but to no avail. Smokes, pre-jumping, floating in the air. Does force ZEN to wait out and go on the next bounce instead. Atow should be able to finish this. It is free. He's trying to fake him. Oh my goodness. He found the most disrespectful way to score. Oh no, he didn't even finish it. He didn't flip through. ZEN and Atow are trying to toy with Toxic and Smokes right now. That is such a good shot on the low boost follow-up, but that one does get saved. Atow slam onto the backboard. ZEN, if he had a reset, decides not to use it. Toxic on the ground dribble. ZEN has no interest in the ball. He just deletes the Toxic. Smokes pre-flip. And then at 50, I think ZEN's going to be first to this ball. He should be able to put it on target. Oh my goodness. What are you supposed to do when the placement like this is regular? This is not his peak, it's his normal. These guys are just slamming it crossbar down and in with perfection. Type Aga if ZEN is your sunshine. That first time chatter was so funny. ZEN gonna get a fourth. Atow pre-jumping, floating, takes it away, and distracts Smokes long enough for ZEN to get the shot. Fake kickoff. Atow to ZEN on the sidewall, back down to Atow to the backboard to ZEN. Oh my goodness. It's just their free play. And the other team is living in it. Whatever they want, they get. And they'll find as many passes as it needs before getting their goal. Toxic. Off the ceiling, 50, forced high. Trying to make something happen. Smokes has backed off. Smokes sending one away. It is a 5-0 lead. Considering what we've seen so far, I'm expecting pre-jump passing plays between ZEN and Atow as they try and run it up even more. Nope, just going to be ZEN. All the way from the back wall. Gets the resets, takes it to the ground, and then goes for the power shots. Atow cheating upfield. Looks like they're trying to get ZEN to force the kickoff to the left there. Maybe it didn't work out exactly as they would have liked. But Atow has the ball now and pops it up to ZEN, who wants the angle. Toxic's not going to let him have it. ZEN actually 50'd it right back into a good spot. ZEN is bumping Atow, saying, get out of my way. Are they going to go own goal? No. Goal line save cut to flick out of their possession. Smokes. A last chance to put something on nets. Atow arrives from behind the play. ZEN, Atow, and Smokes are all in net, but it's not going to matter. Toxic doesn't get a shot opportunity. 6-0 lead. ZEN and Atow are sitting in goal. They have decided not to move. Oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Not everything can work. And there's the GG's. As Toxic and Smokes did not want to keep playing. GG's. Team Pogo. These guys had a chance to Team Pogo last time. They got an early forfeit. And we had to actually go into another lobby, so I'm going to make sure... Is ZEN even here? He's not. Might be hard to Team Pogo without ZEN helping. But he did get 2 Pogos himself. They both said double already. No team, I guess. Alright, next one has to be tomorrow for me. I'll try to prioritize NA. Could be fun. See if we can get an NA 2v2 matchup. GG's! Alright, here's what we'll do. Real quick, we will do a backup role, as I will call it. We will... I'm going to try and basically make it not random, which I know is a bit of a scam. But who did we just have? We had Toxic and Smokes, whom I don't have on here yet. But this was a 4-0 with Toxic and Smokes. They want to go again. I'm going to roll another role. This is going to be of all EU players. But I'm going to try my best to get a NA duo, which I don't think they're afraid of any of the NA duos. So we'll basically make it not random and I'll just pick them out. But let's see. Who could they potentially play? Oski said no. TEMPOH they've already beat. Toxic they've already beat. REZEARS they've already beat. Eugen they've already beat. Maybe a Nush, maybe a Jorius, maybe an Abdullah. That actually might not be high enough rated with this, how far we are. Diaz is one of the guys I'll just straight talk to first. They have played Joyo Seiko. It might be one of these 5. I have to remember the 2's leaderboard. There's a chance it's Joria's. One sec. I think we might do... Based on how deep we are, we need to reset the clock here. Let's do this wheel. This will be the wheel of our backup player. We're going to try and do NA. It is not today. I have to be done today. All right, we're going to see if Jorius is down to play. Jorius, but first, I'm going to go for a Rebellion or probably an SSG duo. Materia is in boot camp. He might not want to play. He couldn't play last time. We'll see who we can get. For now, the Donathon is over for me. I got to be done. I got to say less words. The Donathon is over for today, that is. I'll see you tomorrow. 24 hours, 30 minutes left. Thanks for hanging chat. No marbles at the end of the stream. Marbles will be when, and that when is tomorrow. Later, gamers.
Sparth has the bomb. Neonic 2010 has the bomb. Zaki Spock 735 has the bomb. Haley M. Boy has the bomb.